What is happening, everybody? I'm super stoked for this video. So I've been gone for a little bit. I've had finals week, been at my parents' house in Wyoming, doing some skiing. I upgraded my mic for these videos. I got a new podcast microphone, so hopefully the audio quality is going to increase. So what permission are you seeking in yoga? Do you need a YTT from the Yoga Mafia Alliance to go and teach yoga? Let's run through a scenario. You've studied yoga for 35,000 hours. You spend 13 hours a day studying yoga. You've lived in caves. You studied with the best teachers in the world. Then you go to your local, you move to Las Vegas and go to the local corporate yoga studios, and you're interviewing with the yoga studio manager who just graduated college with her or his bachelor's in finance, and they say, wow, that was a really interesting story. You lived in a cave and you studied with all the greatest yoga masters, but do you have a YTT? No, I don't. So it's the policy of our yoga studio that you need a YTT to teach because we don't want to give our clients the wrong impression. It could be a bad thing if they knew our teachers weren't certified. You know what I mean? So we're offering a yoga teacher training for $4,000, but I'll bring that down to $3,400, and we'll get you certified, and we can get you in on Friday nights for the $5 donation class. And like, how silly is that? And some people do that. Some people are great yogis, and they're like, all right. Instead of saying, I'm going to start my own thing, I'm going to go find a studio that aligns with me, or I'm just going to go within and say, this isn't right now. This stuff happens, man. And we don't need permission from anyone to teach yoga. If you really think about it, if you've done just even a few months of yoga, 99% of people you meet who've never stretched in their life, you could help them a lot. Their bodies are uncoordinated, and you could help them and show them some cool stretches, and you can be their teacher. Maybe you can't be like the best teacher in the world but you can show them some simple stuff. And everyone's like, no, you need a waiver and all this stuff. And yeah, I mean, I guess, but just show some people, go help people, go give and have a good heart, and nothing wrong is going to happen. And then you can build on that. I mean, and this goes on, do you need permission to modify a sequence or to do a style of yoga any way you want? People in Ashtanga yoga and Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga think that they do. They think that like they can't modify because their teacher, no one's going to want them in a Mysore room or in Mysore, India. And that's true, but why would you align with people that say you have to do it in this certain way, the same way, every single day, no matter what? Do you need permission from them to do what you want? No. You know what you do? You drop them from your life, and you do Ashtanga in a way, a sequence, the Ashtanga Vinyasa sequence in a way that makes you feel good. And you find other people like me and others who believe in the same thing, and you share ideas, and you build something new, and you talk, and you laugh, and you have a good time instead of being in this rigid system. Okay, let's ask another one. Do you need permission to become enlightened? Think about it. Answer that. Do you need permission to become enlightened? Do you need to do something? Can you be enlightened right now? Are you enlightened right now? Answer the question. Guess what? I'm enlightened right now. I'm not being cocky. I'm aware. I read books. I contemplate things. I try to improve every single day. Am I the Buddha? No. Am I Patanjali? Am I some mystical crazy figure? No. But I'm giving myself permission and getting rid of that limiting belief that I need to go do some crazy process to become enlightened. That's just a word. That's just a concept. Our imagination is endless. Did the Buddha go to the local teachers and say, hey, here goes the imitation voice. Hey guys, I was thinking about like sitting under that Bodhi tree for like 10 days. You think that would work? What do you think they'd say? No, 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 no. Come over here and this follow our system and our mantras and our, do this and that. And dude, you're crazy. You're not going to become enlightened. And then it's like, once Buddha had those revelations, do you think he was like, do I need permission to like go against everything these local teachers are saying and go do my own thing? No, he didn't ask permission. Did Patanjali ask permission to write the 8 limbs of yoga? Did all these people that like gave away yogic secrets, did they ask for permission? No, all these people were trying to keep stuff a secret. No one, the greatest minds in the world aren't asking permission. You don't need permission from anyone except yourself. And going back to Ashtanga yoga, like, hey, like the teacher comes up, it's like, hey, wow, that looks great. You can move on to the next pose. What are you talking about? I could do the next pose if I want to. You can't give me permission to do a pose that I can do on my own. I'm not some robot that you control. You should come up and say, hey, this is like what I feel that you should be doing, but you can do what you want. That'd be a loving relationship. Like, hey, you can do what you want, but this is where I think you're at. And if you respect that decision, then okay. And as long as you're not disruptive to the class or doing weird stuff, yeah, you can do what you want. You can kind of modify and do what you want. I think that's a more loving approach. Just, so ask this question to yourself and have fun with it. Journal, imitate it, and be like, do I need permission to be myself on social media? Do I need permission to not act like the aloe yoga and all the other big yoga people? Can I break that model? Do I need permission from you, or can I just do it? Do I need some other people to tread that water first, or can I just go out there and realize that there's no sharks out there? That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm in the process of writing this book, and I'm combining a bunch of different things, and has nothing. I guarantee you that there's no other yoga book like this, and it's fun, man. And I don't know how it's gonna hit. I know it's just fun to write. So hey, and next time you're looking for permission, don't get permission from them, get it from me right now. Hey, you have my permission. Go and do it. Whatever you want to do, you have my permission. This is Ian from Savvy Zen. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the website for free ebooks, free video courses, more on the way.